this? No. Maybe if... Oh, I think we might have to get that by coming down from above, maybe? Maybe we can climb up somewhere else. I don't care that much about what this item is, but... Oh, okay. You fucking stop. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. Oh, well. Flung his corpse off of the building. What was that noise? Is this where the birds attack? Almost walked right off there. Okay, that was, I'd say, worth getting. Not bad. Okay. Oh, hey! It is where the birds attack. Not a very smart set of birds. Oh, your bow and arrow game. Go fuck yourself, dude. No one likes it. Alright. Oh my god, what a dick. Yep, there's the toxic. Okay, we're gonna homeward bone right now. I don't have any purple blooming moss clumps. So you just restart? That guy was having an existential crisis. But his friends made up for it. They really like using that attack. That's an attack from Demon Souls as well. It'd be nice if the enemies who inflicted toxic on you also, like, dropped the cure for it as well, so you wouldn't have to play this fucking... Oh my god. So if you're not careful about how you attack them, you attack them incorrectly, you get toxic. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to fucking deal with it. Right. You are annoying as hell, and you are the reason... What the fuck is going on? Where did you come from, you little shit? Oh, that's... Okay, well, that's what I get for not upgrading the bow. You're gonna have to deal with either endless projectiles or... Can... Okay. There you are. I lived. How the fuck? Cut content. Phalanx from Demon Souls. Only this one respawns. Yeah, I think this is a place where we're gonna have to give up our stamina regen just so we can like actually block attacks and shit. Yeah, you see like that? I couldn't see where these guys, all these assholes are. I think these guys were guarding, yeah, they were at the switch for this statue. He's underground. Oh god, that's right. We're gonna have to praise this button and fight some bone wheel skeletons. Okay. To the fog. And there's more bird shitheads in here. I believe this door will not open yet, if I'm not mistaken. What did it say? Yeah, locked by some contraption. So there's a switch underground that that you can use to you have to use to open up. It like moves the statue to face in this direction, and that unlocks that door. And that's basically like a shortcut straight to the boss. The boss is in that direction. Now back here. Oh, a soul item. Okay, oh nice. Yeah, for the underground, we're definitely going to need this shield. Because they put these bone wheel skeletons in corridors that are about this wide. And the only way I know to avoid bone wheel skeletons... Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I still had my good roll as well. The only way I know to avoid bone wheel skeletons is by, you know, rolling to the side or blocking. And the problem is blocking... It'll deplete your stamina. You want to fuck off. I'm going out here to trigger an NPC invasion. There's nothing that I need or want out here, except for maybe the equipment that the guy will drop. Okay. Sounds like I have not cleared this area out yet. I can hear the meow of other enemies that wish to inflict pain upon me. So good for them. Good luck trying. Seeing if I can get up there. This, and this should trigger the invasion. Just heading back, maybe. There he is. King Jeremiah. And his glorious helmet. Got some Estus back and humanity from that. Notched whip. And I believe you can buy that helmet somewhere. A decent amount of souls from that too. There's a soul item over here. Oh, Pyromancy Acid Surge. Okay. I don't remember a lot of this stuff. I've got all the achievements in vanilla Dark Souls. Or vanilla, but the Prepare to Die edition. But remastered, I don't have them all because it's it's such a grind heavy thing to do. You have to like level up all your weapons, not just your weapons, but like every single weapon type. Lightning, faith, fire, all of them. You have to max them out complete, like 100%. That's not the hard part though. The hard part is getting Knight's Honor. You have to get all the tail cuts. That includes Seath and Priscilla. Seath, I don't think would be too hard. You can probably put on is there a ring that either way, you put on like a ring or something that'll silence your footsteps, or you use Hush or something like that, and he's blind. So if he can't hear your footsteps, he can't follow you or track you. Okay. Before I go and take on the bone wheel skeletons, I want to kind of clear out the rest of this stuff. Get all the items that were... There they are. You've heard of Phrase the Sun, but have you heard of Phrase the Spun? They certainly have. And there's no limit on how long they can roll for. They can roll indefinitely if they want to. And they do so much damage. They're dog shit enemies. I've literally watched these guys spin up against a wall, like spin endlessly. Like straight up like Peepo Juice bullshit. For like 5 minutes. And you're basically taking that much damage that I just took every single frame. They're the biggest bullshit enemies, but I think we cleared them all out. Did we get rid of them all? Because this is the room that we need to get to. Oh no, there's one. Okay. But yeah, you can get through there, through here. There's illusory walls. This will open up our shortcut, though. So I have to take that annoying way. With all those annoying hollows. And those bloated dudes. Straight shot to the boss now if we want to. Need to wrap up drinking that Coke and get to drinking my water. As you get to talking so much and you get to drink. It's a problem I have. Well, at least now I do. When I was just having these conversations and stuff in my head before I started streaming again, I'd go through water and Coke. Well, mostly water, but Coke relatively quickly. Knock that down. Is that... Okay, I think that's that main area that I just opened up. Let's go see if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no. I was wrong. I'm very good at that. I'm very good. I'm wrong a lot. Very good at being wrong. Open says me. And now the shortcut to the bonfire is open. And the item is over here. Okay. It's not the shortcut to the bonfire, it's the, Either way, that was a happy accident that we had. Good Bob Ross moment. So now I don't have to deal with the bullshit approach to the bone wheel skeletons. I can just hit this way and deal with the bullshit birds instead. Well, I don't have to deal with the bullshit birds, but I want to show a cool item that a lot of people don't know about. Is this an illusory wall? I never remember. When I was in Izalith, I mentioned that there would be a dragon butt. That will be it. We're not going to do that yet. There's also a blacksmith ember. In this world. I do not like the birds, mainly for their grab attack. I'm not a fan. There's a get off of me, jeez. Some nice ragdolls. Huh? The fuck? Okay, I think we need to go that way instead of this way. Man, I can't wait to be done with Dark Souls 2. This is why I can't wait to be done with this game, because then once we're done with Dark Souls 2, we get to play the best Souls game in existence. Bloodborne. Best Souls game. Don't at me. I would argue that Elden Ring is actually better, but it's just because Elden Ring actually like lets you use the game's mechanics without punishing you too much. No. God, I need poise. I don't think I want to go in there. But I think I might need to. I'm gonna get toxic. Yep. Not too good to use in this instance. I am gonna be the first person to use a Divine Blessing. I did that just because fuck these enemies. I think there's still another one that's alive somewhere. Oh, hey. Maybe not. I hear noises of enemies. I just don't know where. I can't see them. Did he like fall down there or something? No, there's just rats down there. White rats. Let's see, where do we want to go? What do we want to find next? Get some ride and flip. Oh, hi! I don't care if this is boring or cheap. I'm not gonna fucking deal with this asshole like hurling fire at me this whole goddamn time. I'm gonna get all the items that this building has to offer, and then we'll never come here again. That's it. Die alone. And unloved. Okay, let's see if we can jump across like so. Okay. Great. Cool. Awesome. And so to kind of go back to that Manus fight that I was grinding out earlier, I'm still salty about the fact that I had him at like 1 HP, 1 hit. So mad about that. It's bullshit. It's so stupid on my part. I don't know if he thought he was being clever or not, but no. Those are the rats? Rat jam! Rat jam! Oh, did you drop humanity? Yeah, rat jam! Oh, painting guarding stuff. Oh, nice. And a useless courtyard. Okay, cool. Now let's never speak of this area again. Look. Those rats, they may be rats, but they're dangerous fucking rats. If left alive, they will inflict great suffering and pain on many a people. Some of them may deserve some of that suffering and pain, but you know, we gotta be better about our rat control. Can't allow them to spread unchecked. If they do that, we'll get noticed, and then they'll actively try and stop us. All right, that was okay. We're gonna go find that item that I said I was gonna show off earlier. I never did. Whoop. Well, shit. But also saved. There's that grab attack. I hate this grab attack. The fuck off me, you little shit. Nope, you're not doing that attack again, that's for sure. You're gonna hit me through the wall instead, like a fucking cheating bastard. There's our barb or laser cheat. Let me heal up real quick before this guy tries to do another grab attack. They really like their grab attacks. I don't know if that's the last. The barb birds. I just want to, like, I'm not going to use the item, but it's like I didn't know it existed until I finally found a way to get up here. You know the birds up there? We're going to make them scatter. And it's the PvP item. There's another bird up here. So the red sign soapstone, like the white sign soapstone, lets you put down a sign, and then you can, if somebody sees it and they want to fight you, they can summon you into their world. You can fight to the death. I did not know that that item existed in this game. Wait, is there another? There's another item that I left behind. I don't want to do that because it's, yeah, it's over there. So, there we go. Oh, it's just more souls. Okay. Do I want to take on that dragon butt asshole yet? I don't even know if I want to fight him at all. But there's glowy things over there. And I do think you do have to actually fight it. Because I think otherwise it's blocking the path to the boss. Oh, it's a guy that we... Okay, camera. We can stop at that now. They love that attack. Maybe the path isn't blocked. Maybe I'm wrong. I've discussed at great length how I'm really good at being wrong a lot. Oh my god, those guys hurt a lot. Can you fuck off? 3 and 1, nice. Oh god, hi. I didn't see you there. I don't think he'll one-shot me, so I want to try something. Yes, you can parry him. The fuck do you think you're doing? So yeah, the large, like, dung fucking enemies that drop the pieces of poo-poos that you can pick up in Blighttown. And these guys can be parried. And I've learned through my years of playing this game and talking to people and engaging with the community, not a lot of people know that. Imminent feet. I'm gonna... Oh, hey, Omar. Welcome back. It's nice to see you again. You missed Calamite, unfortunately. You can ask Dem here. We one-shot her. He was here for it. And then we tried to kill Manus, and that didn't go so well. So, yeah, Dem is somebody that I know outside of the stream, sort of. I know him from another Discord server. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, we're not done with Manus yet. He's still very much alive. I decided to upgrade my Estus Flask a bit before coming back to that fight, because like I guess the biggest issue I was having was my my healing was, you know, I was having to do like, you know, two drinks to get more health, and so we killed Dark Sun Gwendolyn, and we killed the big booba lady to get to Dark Sun Gwendolyn, because otherwise you have to go get the Dark Moon Seance ring. Fuck that. I'm pretty sure this is gonna... Yep. See, like, part of him falls off. This is like the one that... Yeah, run it. Run with it. Go. He's a-coming. He wants to fucking fight. Okay. He will actually vomit all over this arena, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it'll... Okay, so I can go for the foot. No, I can't. Kind of have to... Oh. Okay. Am I even hitting him? Oh god. You don't want to come into contact with this yuck. Oh, and Omar, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing a different role now. This was an item that I picked up that it alters your roll animation. Okay. let's try and kill him now. One more hit. We almost had Manus too. And like, God, I am gonna harp on that for a long time. I am so salty that that happened. One hit. Yeah, he does. He throws up a lot, and it's pretty gnarly. And this is technically still alive. These are the dragon butts from Lost Island. And it's why they're called dragon butts. As you can see, it's still moving and breathing. I don't think you can kill it, actually. I thought you had to in order to clear this area, but apparently you don't. Dragon scales are quite useful as well. They upgrade dragon weapons. I can go get one if I wanted to. But it's the place you have to go to is a relatively useless place otherwise. There's nothing else there of any real value. But there's a dragon covenant that you can join there. Okay, we have 97,000 souls. So I'm going to level up a bit, and then we're going to go fuck up Priscilla. Unfortunately, this isn't a boss you can just peepo sprint to the whole fucking time. But let's get our Estus back, level up a bit. Yeah, I can get a couple levels out of this, so let's... I think I'm at the soft cap for my strength, because it's only going up 1 every time I put points into it, so I think I'm going to stop with that. Dump everything else into stamina and strength, or vitality. Alright, well, you're having your little moment over there. I'm gonna... All around these guys. I'm gonna wall between me and them because they have that little shoot attack with the spear. Okay, and now we have this dickhead that also accompanies this dickhead. Oh man, the other dickhead got me. Now I want to... Oop. There they are. I see where they're hiding in. Alright. Trying to bait. Oh, man. Fuck off. Whoop. Now we got this big guy. Omar, I'm not sure if you were here yet when I did this, but you can parry this guy. You have to press the button to parry him, though. Like that. Alright, we're gonna crunch a humanity. Completely whiff that. Okay. Crunch a humanity. What do you drop? Oh, you just dropped a large Titanite shard. Who cares? Yeah, you can. The same with the poop guys in Blighttown. They have those gigantic clubs and they go bah, and they swing at you a whole bunch. Yeah, you can parry them. This is probably, I would argue, one of the easiest games to parry in because I'm able to do it consistently and I'm convinced that I suck at all video games. This is Priscilla. Before we attack her, admire the feet. They're very clean. You can also talk to her and just leave.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Feet.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind.
You're a
But
fucking
thou
liar.
dost not belong. I beg of thee,
Which of these?
plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
This land is peaceful, she says. Just because you're a lying liar who tells lies, we are going to
I expected as much from thee.
try. Ah, man, I was going to try and get the tail cut.
Thine death.
You need that tail cut for all. For Knight's Honor. Yeah, no, she is rough. I don't move, okay. Oh. Hey, bitch. I have never seen that attack before, so let us... Yeah, there you go, do that attack. Got it. Priscilla's dagger. Let's just end her.
But why?
You can actually soft lock your game. Somebody was doing a speed run or something like that, and they came in here and they killed her so quickly that the boss fight never properly activated. And it was called Moan Percent. I think it was Lobos Jr. who did that. They found the Moan Percent category, where basically she just gets stuck playing. It just gets stuck playing that audio of her dying over and over again, and so you just hear that moan over and over and over again. It's Moan Percent. We're done with the painted world. Now we're gonna head up to the Duke's archives. Whoop. I'm gonna go back into the painted world, because now that we're in here, we can warp out. The shit that happened earlier, that's fine. That's all done. The thing where we couldn't warp out. So, warp. Wait, what? You're lying. Okay, fine. Make me look like a lying liar who doesn't know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to go and... Yeah, I'm going to spend those before, in case I die doing this. Wait, can I... I can't exit this way, can I? It's just a dead end on the bridge, right? Yeah. You can't get out that way. So I'll go throw myself off. And that was a... Whoop! Free me from that. There we go. Thank you. So Omar, to I guess get into some of the stuff that you missed from last stream. Let me get over here and I'll show you the ring that does this. It's the Darkwood Grain Ring. There is a ninja dude that had it, and if your equip load is low enough, you, instead of doing the normal roll, you do this kind of cool flip. It gives you more invincibility frames than the normal fast roll, and I've been using it to deal with Manus and his bullshit. Oh man. Shoot your arrow so then I can... Okay, these guys are being obnoxious pricks. There we go. And I'm showing on full display why I would never be able to do a no-hit run. My compulsion to kill everything outweighs my sense. I would just run past him. He drops a large Titanite shard. And what if I wanted to upgrade another weapon? I should probably go to Andre and upgrade another weapon and then head down to the depths or the catacombs or whatever you want to call them and get that blacksmith unlocked. Wait, why would I do that? I don't need to do that anymore. I was thinking I needed a fire weapon for some reason. Okay, we've already seen this. Alright, we're just going to do a sprint out of here. I don't want to deal with any of these guys. Okay, great. That does more damage than I thought it would. But now we're going to... Well, we don't need to make our way to the Duke's Archive now that I realized I was mistaken about the bonfires. I can warp to the... So, Omar, if you... I don't know if you saw... I think you did see the original version of Anor Londo. This is the true version of Anor. The other one where it's bright and sunny and all that, that was an illusion cast by a boss that we had killed. Dark Sun Gwendolyn. He's one of the offspring. So again, I don't know that boss's pronouns. What on earth did you say? Oh. Yeah, I have caps lock off. Yeah, try not to do that. I don't. I mainly do that to have that on for like bots and stuff. I might go in and yeah, I Stream Elements did that. That wasn't me. That was Stream Elements. So sorry about that, Omar. That was you should only be timed out for like 30 seconds or so. That was very unfortunate. So yeah, and I apologize for that, but yeah, Firekeeper is absent, cannot light bonfire. I think we could warp to it though. I'm gonna check. But yeah, all the big knights and stuff are gone too, so the illusion's dispelled now, and so a lot of the crap that would normally bar our way. Yeah, he typed in all caps, and I do have a bot that, you know, it checks for like certain things. And it will automatically, it won't ban anybody unless you start using like hard slurs and stuff like that. But you will get bonked if you like if you type in all caps or, you know, type too many messages too quickly. And it's just like I'm trying to prevent some of the shit that a lot of smaller streamers sometimes have to deal with when it comes to warp. Yeah, Anor Londo, we can still warp to Anor Londo. So okay, we can go back to Painted World of Ariamis. Why would I? I don't think there's a Firekeeper for this bonfire, because you can't warp to it. I think it's just the ones that you can warp to. Some of them have Firekeepers. We're gonna go to Firelink Shrine now. I killed the Anor Londo Firekeeper when I shot Booba Lady to dispel the illusion and get Dark Anor Londo. That angers that Anor Londo Firekeeper. I'm only just seeing the message now. It's... Yeah, like I said, there's something weird going on with my chat where like everything's like super delayed. And I don't have low latency. It's low latency mode that I think removes the delay. Yeah, now you just said weird just now. And I have interesting. So yeah, we can warp to in Orlando when we want to go. Let's go try and... Oh boy, I'm human. And Omar, I'm sorry about what happened there. Wait a second. It didn't bonk you for the sniff sniff, but it did bonk. Okay. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn off some of the stuff on Stream Elements on that bot, because he's acting in a way that he shouldn't. So let's go into chatbot and spam filters. There we go. Turn that off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Omar, I can see your comment. When it does that, when you get timed out, it'll just try refreshing this. Do like a hard refresh here. Oh man, for a second I thought audio was gonna be on. Okay. Get OBS back up and see if that's behaving properly. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I can see all the messages. Yeah, because it's just, that's how it works. Stream God though, thank you. So we got the Estus +5. Okay. We might get invaded, but yeah, it clears them all for some reason. I've turned off caps lock protection, so that's not behaving. It's not behaving the way that I want it to. So I wonder if I go through this, is it gonna dispel the fog gate forever? Purple Coward's Crystal. So this is the PvP area. If you wanted to, like, you can go into like duels and stuff here, but nobody ever uses these. But you can set them up for like duels. And I'm willing to bet that, yeah, these are probably all advanced data. Oh no, this does not look like a... Wait, classic Zetas, dark purple. You can see that everybody... That's interesting, it shows you like their starting gift too. I didn't know that. As you can see though, everybody, and I mean everybody, uses the Master Key as their starting gift. Because nobody wants to go through normal Blighttown. Store Noble, interesting stats. Okay. But people did use this at one point, but now that like Elden Ring exists, why would you play Dark Souls 1? Unless you're doing like what I'm doing. And doing like a playthrough of all the Souls games. So now we're gonna go fight Manus, Omar. You're gonna see some real fucking shit. Yeah. Well, if you don't know, if you haven't played Dark Souls before, but yeah, for like you and me, it's a no-brainer. Omar hasn't played Dark Souls before. If I had known that beforehand, I would have been like, Anyways, he's played Bloodborne, and I think he said he beat Demon Souls as well, but not Dark Souls. And so this is like his first time seeing all this stuff. So like if you're in like Omar's shoes and you've never seen this game before, you don't know what the hell's going on or what you're doing, you might not think to pick the Master Key. I didn't pick the Master Key in my first... I was like, why do I need a Master Key? That doesn't... what's that going to do for me? Well, then I got to Blighttown. And my friend said, restart the game and pick the Master Key. So I did that. And then I was able to skip Blighttown. Nobody wants to go through Blighttown. Okay, so we have leveled up a little bit. Not enough to really make any significant change, but we have better healing now. For me, it is, but it's because of the. I'm gonna let this play out for Omar's sake. My issue with Blighttown is the toxic, the dark guys that shoot they go and they shoot the darts at you and toxic you. Those guys are bastards. I don't like fighting them, and getting blooming purple moss clumps to deal with the toxic that they inflict on you is not easy. It's just a headache. It's not hard. It's just a bad area. So Omar, this is the hardest boss in the game. I had him down to like 1 hit to go, and I was a dumbass. That was greed on my part. Okay, let's back away. 1 hit and back away. Okay. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm gonna break my rule. Sif, come help me. You're a good boy. Help me, Sif. Doggy, what are you doing? Okay. The fuck is Sif doing? Alright. Oh, Sif does not have a lot of HP. Oh. And he's not hitting him for shit. He's doing attacks I haven't seen before. I think summoning Sif was a bad idea. You're saying coming here was a bad idea. I'm beginning to agree with you. Yeah, Dem, did you know you could summon Sif for this fight? Reed, I want this boss dead. Oh god. That was kind of a bullshit attack. See what I mean though? Like he took like 222 damage. Like a normal player that takes that much damage, that's like most of their health. Well, sort of. Sif isn't helping very much, but yeah, if you save him, you can summon him for this fight. Motherfucker. Yeah, he's not really hitting him. God damn it. You wanna fucking stop with the... Distract him, please. Distract him, please. I'd like to heal up. Yeah, you have to, like, follow a... Okay, you didn't register that as healing. He's fucking Sif up bad. Get him. Get up and hit him. No! See how close you get? Those fucking attacks. So that's what I got the pendant for yesterday. You can deflect those attacks. But unfortunately, the game just... I don't know, man. That's the first time you've seen a dog... You didn't see my my fight with Sif? There's a boss. He's a boss fight in the game. And yeah, he fights with a sword. He has a sword in his mouth, and he swings it back and forth. And the actual Sith, like the actual boss fight Sith, actually is competent and able to do damage. That Sith that I summoned in there does not look like he was doing anything to him. You distracted him a couple times so I could heal, but I don't know. I wanted to show that off. I didn't want to die, but I wanted to show that off. I'm not going to summon him again. I don't know if the same summoning rules apply for him that apply to like other summons, where it actually makes the boss harder. And to kind of, I guess, to explain that, they, if you summon a player character or non-player character before going into a boss fight, before entering the boss fight, because you can't summon him during the boss fight. That's the only summon I know of that you can summon during the boss fight. The boss gets like extra HP. I think they get extra damage too. But they definitely get more HP. It makes them harder to kill. Because you have extra help, you have more people. If you summon people to fight Manus with you, you know, you get 1 or 2 people in here, and it goes from like a difficult fight to laughably easy. And Omar, earlier I was detailing what I'm going to be doing with Dark Souls 2. I am going to be doing a magic build. I don't want to really spend a long time in Dark Souls 2. It's a very long game that I don't enjoy like I do this game. And I do feel like it might be best just to get through that game as quickly as possible. And that means using magic. It's not as broken as it is in this game. No! Oh my god. Fuck. I deserve that. That's actually easier than using the silver pendant. How did I miss with that? Ah. Bait out another attack. Heal. Come on. That fucking hurts. Heal really quickly. Don't make the same mistake. Oh. Oh god. Let's go! Oh! I fucking did it. 10 humanity. Oh, thank you, Omar. Oh, and thanks, Dem. Holy shit. That's it. We're basically done with this game now. I've done Crossbreed Priscilla. Um, I've done all the optional bosses that I can think of. Oh, and this is Dusk of Ulasil. We had to talk to her to unlock the DLC. Let's get my shit back. Actually, I had some souls on that bloodstain. Okay. So, yeah. She was being held captive, I believe, by Manus. I still believe. Some people argue that Dusk of Ulasil was Manus, converted into Manus. I think Manus was the furtive pygmy. And, you know, the intro says it. You forget about it. But, like, wouldn't the boss then transform back into her? Like, I don't know. I think Manus is the furtive pygmy. He used the Dark Soul to create the Abyss, I think. Something like that. It's really weird. The lore in this game doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, so we have... All that's left right now is Nito and the Duke's Archive. I don't think there's any other bosses. I've gone back to the... somebody over there just got hit. Could see his soul rolling. Oh my god, he got caught by the wombo combo. You can see all the people fighting over there. God, my hands are like shaking because of that fight. That was intense. Yeah. I think I'm at the soft cap. Let's just dump into HP at this point. I did level up endurance then. I wonder if I can I put another piece of armor on? Nope. Well, I could if I removed that. Nope. Not even with that. So we'll keep the bow. So we can blink enemies that give us a hard time. This ninja roll is too good. Oh. So, Sunlight Ultra Inolando. This is... What do we want to do next, guys? Do we want to go to the Tomb of the Giants, or do we want... I want to do Tomb of the Giants. You can if you want to. You want me to kill her? Kind of rude, but we can kill her if we want to. I don't see a point in doing it. I don't think you really get anything from it. You might actually like Barbarous King's stream. He does shit like this all the time. Yeah, you see, you only get like 1,000 souls from it. You don't really get anything from it, but I did it. So did I. Let me get the fuck out of here. We're gonna do Tomb of the Giants. Yeah, Barb Chaos is the best. Chaos is the best way to describe Barb's stream. But he has the same mentality of just like, you know, fuck these guys. I want him to die. Oh, and we have the perfect amount of humanity to max out this bonfire that we're gonna have to use. Because there's no bonfire between this one and Nito. And we're gonna go do the patches stuff. So, we're gonna go interact with patches for a little bit, but I wanna level up my stuff first. My Estus. I wanna get 20 Estus. Yes. Give me big bonfire. Big bonfire. Good. Damage large. Put this on our head so we can actually see. Okay. And now we begin our descent into hell. But first things first. Everybody's best friend, Patches the hyena.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
You want to answer no to this question. He hates clerics. No, I'm not going that far into hell, Dem.
Then I'd have no
Florida is.
There's a fine stash of treasure right down that.
That's a different
I
type of
found
hell.
it first, but well, we're friends now, so I'll split it with you.
But I imagine this is not far from what Florida looks like.
It'll shimmer you blind.
Merchant ahead. So yeah.
Now,
Yeah, so that's all he said. He's like, go look in the hole.
here's the issue. Take a peep in the hole.
All weapons has invaded. Let us not deal with that. That name. Check my stats. 37, 36, 42, 15. You found me? Yep. Oh, nice. Okay. I would say Florida's... Yeah, Florida's just as bad as the Middle East, I would say. Yeah, I fell. I was a little bit worried with that name, like all weapons. That they might be like a cheater or something like that. I wonder, does he...
Where's the issue? Take a
Okay. So now we're gonna walk towards that blue goal, that blue goal, that little blue shimmer thing, and we get a cutscene. There's our 3 dead bodies down there, and you can get the skull lantern down here as well.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
This guy's a bit of a dick. What? There we go. Okay. Get that. That. There's your skull lantern. I'll demonstrate what the skull lantern does real quick. Is it lighter or heavier? It's actually lighter. Okay. So like when you hold it just like this, it's just a head, but you can... Let's take off the sunlight maggot, because that's kind of mucking it up a little bit. So now we're in pitch black. The skull lantern will light your way. That's there to prevent you from getting, like, stuck, so to speak. Because you can't see anything. Yeah, and that lady that we encountered at Firelink Shrine is down here.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
With the oh, you mean the belt lantern? You're saying, yeah, the belt lantern that I always add to my quick bar and just turn it in any dungeon that I go into? Yeah. That was actually, that was added in Bloodborne. It's an item you can buy in Bloodborne. That's the first place you see it.
You're no hollow. Thank good, please be.
Okay.
Oh, heavens.
So, there, she's talking about her 2 escorts. We see her, like, when we see her at Firelink Shrine, these 2 guys are... One of them goes, and the other guy is like, you know, don't go to my mistress looking like that, or whatever. Yeah, they've gone insane. You're not gonna heal? What the fuck? Lost your fucking mind. You think I'm gonna let you heal? Let's wander around a little bit more. Roll through some stuff. We gotta find our way out of here. But I am gonna talk to her again. That will send her up to the Undead Parish, I believe. I was saying that earlier, Omar. Bloodborne is one of my favorite Souls games of all time. It is second only to Elden Ring, but that's because Elden Ring like actually lets you use the mechanics and stuff. Whereas like, you know, like the weapon arts and all that other cool stuff, they removed item durability completely. And like those are my 2 main reasons for liking Elden Ring. Just a little bit more than Bloodborne. Laser close. It is a close hit. So we're gonna talk to her again.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused.
She blamed herself for the shit that Patches
Vince
did.
and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. I am certain.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just want to make sure we exhaust her dialogue. And then now she should show up in the Undead Parish. Also on our way out, we're going to find a very strange enemy. These are called beanpoles. They're not really hard or really anything other than just they're weird. Oh my, I almost pressed the PS button. I have Liza P, Dem. I haven't beaten it though. Maybe after like Elden Ring DLC, I might stream Liza P, but I have played some of it. It's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. I heard the sound of a bow being shot. Oh my god. Do I want to do this? No, I don't think I do. I'm now seeing... There's a ember. All the fucking way over there. But yeah, when Liza P was on sale, I think during the holidays, I went ahead and took the plunge and got it. It was like $45 or something like that. A really fucking good game. Alright. It's a lot of fun too. But I have played it, I've never beaten it. So that would probably be a good stream game to stream. Get actual, like, instead of me knowing the game inside and out like I do this game, you get like genuine blind reactions, because I know precisely dick about Liza P. Can I run along this? Nope. Do we get to that from above? I think we do. Yeah, I think we climb up here and then we can drop down and get that item. I think I'm climbing back up to the Eye of Death. What does the... Is that the, that's the Covenant item for Gravelord servants, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think we want to go this way. This will take us all the way up to the top. Oh, I want to get that though. Oh, that's all that is? Okay. Splat. Let's heal up real quick. Yeah, Liza P would be fun to do. Get like a genuine Souls-like experience. But let's go talk to Patches for now. We can do Liza P stuff after. It'd come after Elden Ring DLC, because Elden Ring DLC is 4 months away. And I would like to get through Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and get a character ready in Elden Ring for the DLC. Because my current character in Elden Ring is not ready. Well, is beyond the DLC. She's I'm currently at Millennia with that character. It's an incantation build.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
I think they already said which bosses will be gating the DLC, didn't they? I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm kind of like Barb. I don't want to... We have a release date. We saw the trailer. It looks cool as fuck. We saw some like Full Metal Alchemist looking shit in there. Yeah. Yeah, because Omar has it. I think he said he picked up Elden Ring, but I could play Bloodborne before Dark Souls 2, but I also do just want to get Dark Souls 2 out of the way. just like kind of zoom through that game and get to the end. Just wipe it. I'm wiping sweat off of my hands so I don't turn my controller into a dog rules controller that's all crapped up and gross. Yeah, and I appreciate you being vague. I'm not... Yeah, because like even I don't know. So if they have revealed that information, even I don't know. But they... I think they did that with like all DLC they've released for all the Souls games. Dark Souls 2 getting the DLC. I'm not going to do the DLC in Dark Souls 2, except for maybe the first one. I might not even do the first DLC. I might just like completely just beeline the main, like from start to finish, get to the end credits. That's my main goal with Dark Souls 2. To reach the end credits. And use like a magic build to make it easier.
Oh, brilliant.
So we want to forgive him.
Second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But if I were in your shoes, ooh, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again, eh?
I don't know if he becomes a merchant here.
I did you wrong. These, you know.
Okay. So I'm gonna head up to. I'm gonna warp to somewhere. I wanna check. I don't know if he goes to Firelink or not. Because we can warp right back here. We'll be fine. But yeah. My intent, Omar, is to do the games in a pseudo release order. Like I'm not gonna do Dark Souls 2 and then Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. I'm just gonna do Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Also, I just realized most of the time you intentionally do something at some point. I know. My way of speaking is a bit. It's a lot different from the way I type, but you know, that's obvious. I think everybody's like that. I have a very deliberate way I want to get through all the Souls games. The main reason I started this Souls marathon is I thought that we might be waiting until like late 2024 before we heard anything about Elden Ring DLC. Of course, I was wrong. Okay, yeah, she is here. So now if you talk to her.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland.
Another
I
NPC?
only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again.
It won't be of any help to me, but...
Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that was so. May we discuss miracles then?
So learn a gesture. And this is the Covenant leader for Way of the White. But also, she sells divine blessings. Just, like, if I wanted to buy... Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was unlimited. Okay, never mind. She sells this spell. Wrath of the Gods. Oh, this is the Seek Guidance spell I was talking about earlier. If you use this spell, it'll show, like, hidden developer messages and stuff like that. But yeah, this spell in this game is broken as fuck. It's also pretty broken in Demon Souls as well.
Then be safe. Farewell, Varia Nox.
Alright, now I'm going to check Firelink Shrine to see if Patches showed up there. If he didn't, we can go back down to the thing, and he should be in merchant mode now. You can buy stuff from Patches. But something in my brain is saying he shows up in Firelink over near the entrance to the catacombs. That is what my brain is telling me. We'll see if that's true. I kind of want to kill this guy now, but that wouldn't yield anything useful, so I'm not going to do it. And this shithead is gone because I took out the 4 kings first. I think Patches is like... Okay, maybe he's not. Okay. Back down we go. Whoop. Jump over this. I wonder what makes some of these, like, these phantom things more clear than others. Have enough, so let's warp into the giants. Too close to Painted World of Ariamis. That would be a bad misclick. And now I think Patches will sell stuff to you. Oh, my CPU. Okay, it is 60 frames. Okay.
I did you wrong. These,
Oh.
you know.
Okay, I think we might have to kill a boss before he'll enter into merchant mode, I guess. So let's go kill Nito. That's gonna be the next boss. Oh man, fuck this. There we go. Let's maybe not fight these enemies. There's gonna be Black Knights in this area, I believe, that shoot bows at you. Yep. What the fuck is running at me? I can hear it. Oh god. Go, run with it. Effigy shield. Alright. We're going to the last bonfire we rested at. Okay. Oh shit! It would have set me up here if I had died. Let's rest at that bonfire. Yeah, I am a lucky bastard, but that didn't fucking kill me, man. That was scary. So let's actually sit at the bonfire. Check my... How many do I need to level up? Alright, I'm just gonna pop some shit. We can do our Nito sprint. We're essentially done with this game. We're gonna do the Nito sprint. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Holy shit, it is 8 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner yet. But I'm also not hungry because I ate way too much this morning. I had 2 slices of pizza and then half a bag of tater tots.
Or did you eat? You know what I mean.
Nope. We are not going to entertain any of these enemies. I think... Okay, no. Whoop. No, we're wanting to go this way. Okay. I think there's a bonfire over here. No, it was Paisanos. What the fuck? I keep forgetting you live in the same state as me, so you know, when you're like, oh, Lito's Pizza, like, I know what Lito's Pizza is. You wanna fuck off? I'm trying to rest at the bonfire, you piece of shit. I thought that other bonfire was the last one before. Okay. Now I think we go down here, do we? What's this? White Titanite chunk. I think we just head in this general direction. No, I think that's fine. Okay. I hear something doggedly, you know, aggressively chasing after me. Yeah, I hate those dogs. The only time I'll say that type of phrase is when I'm talking about like Dark Souls and Bloodborne. The dogs in these games are fucking atrocious. All the way down there is Ash Lake. It's an area you can get to if you like Dark Souls platforming for whatever reason. It was not Litos, it was Paisanos. Like I said, I keep forgetting you live in this state, so it's, you know, we have a lot of the same local chains. I don't know if Litos is a big chain or not. If you're in human form, when you're coming down this way, you will get invaded by an NPC invader. He comes in down over here. Yeah, this is Ash Lake. And it's called Ash Lake. If you call back to the intro, think back to the intro. I don't gotta try jumping off. This is a nice view though. It looks really cool. You know, it was talking about like the witches weaved great firestorms. They took all these trees, these big trees that these, you know, everlasting immortal dragons lived in. They just burned them to the fucking ground. And that's how you get Ash Lake. We're about to see a area full of pinwheels and infinitely spawning skeleton babies. And an asshole that's gonna shoot gigantic arrows, spear-sized arrows at me, right on the other side of that beanpole. Yeah, there it is. Let's get rid of you first. Then you. And kill you. Yeah, these like pop up behind you to essentially to trap you in with that enemy. But no, it's Paisano's Pizza. And I might take a break here in a bit to heat up some dinner. That break will be like maybe 5-10 minutes to actually just heat it up. Throw everything in the toaster oven. Do we want to do this? I think we want to do this now. Okay, so we got pinwheels everywhere. And they're now just normal basic enemies. So if you die or... Yep, they're the babies. And they poison you. How much fun? Because Miyazaki has a giga boner for poison. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking joke of an enemy. You can actually farm these guys for the masks, I think. I think you can. What is that? I'm gonna get assaulted by these weird skeleton things, but I'm... Okay, that's what that was. I think there's a slab somewhere in here. If you dig hard enough. But I've already got my plus 15 Man Serpent Greatsword, which is my favorite strength weapon in the game. I see Pinwheel has voiced his desire to die. See, there, Mask of the Father. It's like the game knew that I was talking about it. It's like, here, let us show everybody. So here's the Nito boss fight. I would like to keep this weapon equipped, but yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of fucking... Oh man, that's smarts to do that. Fuck off. If you want to farm humanities, this is actually an effective way to do it, is by fighting those things. Let us go into here. We're gonna remove that. No, we're never gonna use the orange sign soapstone. Let's just punch one of these. Manus gave us 10. Because going into this boss arena, you take a large amount of fall damage from this. It's so stupid. So I'm going to kill his skeleton buddies first with the Divine Claymore so he can't resurrect them. And then it's just me and Nito. At that point, he's a fucking joke. Well, compared to what I just did, he's a joke. Alright, what are you doing? See, these guys... If you don't kill them with a divine weapon, they'll keep coming back. You kill them with a divine weapon... Damn, he's hungry. He wants to fight. And also, over here is the... I've never seen that attack before. Change of plans. Since Nito actually does want to come to me. Let's fucking go. Shit. Break lock on, run! Break lock on, run! It's gonna release his miasma of death and disease. That was a fatal mistake. Wait, he's still alive! Wait, no, he was dying. Okay, he was dying. Was he still... I wasn't sure if he's alive or not. And now those big skeletons are dead. And that's the third of the 4 Lord Souls down. And if you can get here without activating the boss fight, you can join the Gravelord Covenant. Speaking of which, I lost all of my fucking covenants because I've killed so many Firekeepers and shit. I lost the Princess Guard because I killed Booba Lady. I lost Daughters of Chaos because I killed Quaylog's sister. And I lost... There's another one that I lost, but I forgot what it was. So yeah, we're just gonna be... Yeah. We're getting near the soft cap for vitality as well. So let's get to that soft cap. Yeah, we're gonna cancel it. And how much do we need? 12,000. This should give me about 10,000. Yep. And then the other one will give me enough for through a single use. Pop. And now I can now I can start pumping up endurance. Now we're gonna go to Anor Londo, and we're gonna go to the final area of the game. Well, not the final area. There's one more area after this, but actually, this increases equipment load, right? How much is it? It's 4 points. I wonder if that will allow me. So obsessed. Nope. Okay, well I might as well at that point just take the extra HP for the Master Mother. I'm gonna get to the next bonfire, and then I'm gonna want to rest at that bonfire and take a short break, stretch my legs. Yeah, we're gonna go heat up my dinner. While it heats up, we can continue working towards Seath. Can't see a damn thing, but we don't need to because there's no enemies here. Yeah, I'm gonna go heat up my dinner real quick, and not sure where I'll put it, but eat some dinner while we continue gaming. But so yeah, the reason I didn't get Lido's though, was because Paisanos is literally right across the street from me. So it's like, yeah. I could either have something delivered to me and have to pay that fee, that extra fee or whatever, or I could just do pickup, pay less, and then I got essentially 3 meals out of a large pizza and 12 boneless wings. Take a brief break. Put on some music for you. I want to put on Final Fantasy 14 music, but that would definitely not end well for me. I am momentarily back. Until my food is done being heated up. And I think what I'm going to do after this, if we beat this game today, and there's still a decent amount of time left to stream, I might start working on my engineer promotion in Deep Rock Galactic. Or I might do my, just some more DRG survivors. I just don't want to get burnt out on all the, doing too much Souls. Oh, I forgot about you. That's the downside of the Greatsword is it's nice. It's very slow. And, ooh. Dick. Go. I just yeeted that body across the room. Alright. And now we're going to do the Duke's Archive properly. We came here earlier to do the, whatchamacallit, to get the DLC opened. But now we're gonna run through here, grab a bunch of shit. Up. Okay. This area is a bit not to my liking, I guess you could say. It just has like a bunch of these crystal enemies I'm not a fan of fighting. I do believe there are mimics here. So, yeah, we can't do anything other than... We're about to die, too, by the way. That is 100% a fact. And it's an unavoidable, mandatory death. This is the only game that requires you to die. Well, I guess technically it doesn't require you to die. If you're like a really good speedrunner, you could avoid the death. But straight chain, this is the mimic. A lot of people who say, I don't like using that method. And it's like, okay. In that chest over there, I'm not going to get it because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get. You have to like move the stairs around, these stairs. You have to like rotate them a whole bunch. And as they're rotating, you have to like perfectly land on that. Again, it's platforming. I suck at platforming. So, but there's a really good, I think it's a crossbow that's in there. It's the Evelyn. When we get to Bloodborne, I might show what the Evelyn is in that game. The Evelyn in Bloodborne is pretty fucking sick, actually. Curled chain. Safe to open. Remains true. Twinkling Titanite upgrades special items. Demon Titanite upgrades boss items. So there's boss items, unique items, and then there's just normal items. They each have their own types of upgrade. None of them make sense. At least not in this game. The upgrade stuff gets much easier. That's actually something I'm going to give credit. I've been shitting all over Dark Souls 2 this whole time. There's something that Dark Souls 2 did really, really, really well. They simplified the upgrade system. If you want a certain type of weapon, then you know, you don't need to get special upgrade materials. Oh, you want to do a parry battle? That was too early. He wants to do a parry battle. Let's do a parry battle. Parry battle complete. So yeah, there's a trick called the Duke Skip that allows you to skip this death that we're about to force upon ourselves, along with the auditory assault we're going to receive subsequently after and also during this fight. You can see all these crystals and shit. You can't see a goddamn thing. So I'm going to swap out the Darkwood Grain Ring. Where are you? I know I have more than one of them. This will prevent us from getting cursed. It'll let us keep our humanity. And it'll let us keep our souls. We are going to... This is impossible. This is an impossible fight. You can run up here and you can try and, you know, swing. Does nothing. If you try and shoot him... his health doesn't go down at all. He is currently indestructible. He is immortal. There we go. It says revival, but you just go back to the bonfire. But we didn't go to the bonfire.